This is Nyotta for Africa Web TV, and today we are at Huruma meeting one of our finest spoken word artists known as Joshua Willie, but famously known to the people as Teardrops.
I'm a king.
Joshua Willie.
Yeah, that's my name.
Why Teardrops? Teardrops
means still water that runs deep. Teardrops is a metaphor because when you're crying, you don't know why you're crying. You might be crying with tears of joy, you might be crying in tears of pain, you might be crying because you're crying.
How do you make sure that your pieces relate to the people in the society?
When you're writing, you are not in the moment, you're in another world, you're just creating things.
True.
Yeah, so you don't know what will the outcome of it until when people hear it out. When I write, I don't write for fame. I don't write for publicity. I don't write for popularity. I write things that I know in 10, in 5, in 20 years from now, 100 years from now, they'll still be relevant. They'll still speak about the things that are happening. Because there'll be poverty, whether we hate it or we love it. There'll be poverty.
True.
There'll be things like insecurity. There'll be things like poor governance. There'll be things like bad leadership and all that.
Yeah.
So when I write, I try to reflect to things that were happening 100 years ago, and they're still happening at the present, and they'll be there. So if we speak about it right now, it feels like we are ghost writers of the future. We are writing the future, and if we can write things that relate to us each and every day, that when you wake up, you see this thing is happening. At some point in life, this thing happened to you.
Yeah, true.
So we feel like when we write things for now and for tomorrow, and they'll take us back to where we were. Daughter, when you are grown, I want you to know that your body is a temple, holy and sanctified. And I've never seen a temple taking nudies and posting them on social media for the world to see. Because one like from God is equivalent to being likes from men. One like in heaven is equivalent to a trillion likes on earth. So daughter, when you are grown, I want you to have the mind of Rosa Parks and the heart of Mother Teresa. Sometimes you don't have to fight for your rights. You can sit for your rights. So daughter, when you're grown, I will build you a mansion so that you won't fall for men with cubes. Daughter, when you're grown, don't go for triceps and biceps, go for concepts. First of all, I didn't go to school. My mom passed on when I was in primary school, class 8. Then from there, I didn't have school fees to go to school. So everything that I've learned from poetry and spoken word, I've learned it in library. So I used to spend most of the time in library reading different books, different cultures and ethnics and different history, so that I may be on the same level with people that are in school.
What can you do to help the youth out there who are trying to start doing spoken words, who are saying, I want to be a spoken word artist, but I don't know how to go about this?
I'm a teacher at Sauti Academy, and I teach spoken word poetry performances and how you can do it professionally. So that's how I can help, and I can refer people to go to Sauti Academy if they want to, and if they have to follow me on social media, so that I can give them online mentorship. I tell them this is how to go about it, this is what to rectify, this how to write this and this and this, this how to write a poem that you may last for long, because most people nowadays, they're like music. You write music or poetry that lasts only for moments. It's like an advert. And you don't have to do. You're not doing an advert. You're doing art, and art should be immortal. Have
you ever written a love poem, or have you ever written a spoken word to someone you love, be it your mom, be it anyone?
I don't write love poems. I don't know why. Though it's a challenge, but mostly I don't write love poems.
So if you walk to the aisle with that woman, you say that I do, will you not write her a poem for that day?
I have poet friends who will do that for me.
But you yourself, you cannot serenade your woman. I
know, it will sound poetic, and I don't like. On the other side, my poetry is my I don't want to call it business or work or anything. I don't like mixing business with the relationship. And I would love to one day, maybe I would maybe for my child or my.
But not your wife, your child, okay? But your wife.
No, I feel like I'm using my power, because I have a way to get away with words, so I don't want to use that on her. I'll just prefer to be normal and be me.
Wow. Okay, that's really nice.
Yeah, because you love me for being me, not for what I have and the possessions I have.
Yeah. There is someone who really loves you.
Oh, nice.
All the way from Holland.
Awesome.
And he decided to send you a video.
Oh.
She decided to send you a video.
Hi Teardrops, this is Aurelia Rita from Africa Web TV. I'm sending this all the way from the Netherlands. I'm such a big fan. What I would like to ask you is, how has poetry changed your life?
That's deep. She listened to me all the way from here to Holland.
Yeah.
It's a big deal for me because I've never ever my YouTube account doesn't have even a single video of me. Why? The video that he sees are from people who take videos of me. You see. And that's why I'm trying to put things now and trying to put my poetry there, because as I told you before, it wasn't for business, it wasn't for showbiz, it wasn't for anything, it was for the love of it. I went to Sauti Academy 5 years ago, and I was told this: you can't conquer the world, we want people who can conquer the world. And I was so disappointed. I came back home, I felt so bad, and yeah, I came back home and I say, people's comment and people's critic can't change me, can't put me down. And I woke up, I started writing more, I started researching more, I started writing and writing, and I looked for platform each and every place I could go. And 5 years, Natalie called me and told me I wanted to be part of this, and I say, are you sure about this? Because I thought I couldn't conquer the world. So right now I said I'll come. I won't take, because she didn't tell me you couldn't conquer the world, I wouldn't work hard. Yeah. At some point when your downfalls should be your uprising, and when you hit a rock bottom, you should make a foundation on the rock. You shouldn't be just be there because it's there. You see.
I would like you and your team to perform for us your poetry, the one that you said it's your favorite. I want you to perform for us.
Awesome. I'll perform street philosophy and an extract of my album.
Okay.
Teresia.
Okay.
So right now there's a piece called Street Philosophy. Let's make a toast. I'm the toaster. Sisemi nyinyi mikate cause that's how you're bred. Niambie ni raha gani kwa Mombasa, ama ni starehe gani kwa starehe? Ni kuona wa daughters wakigraduate into prostitutes, ama ni kuona wa sons wana grow up wakijua kubeba magans? Cause hopes zimeadimika kama breast milk kwa kifua ya nan. Peace of mind, meditation ndio medication, utaji mediation ya coffee ya nan. I don't do drugs. I used to do drugs then, but I said I'm going to change my life, I'm going to do this and this and this and that. And if kids can see there's hope in us, there's something we can do differently, it means we are going somewhere. The same spot where we are using to do music, on the other side there are people doing drugs. So these kids are all in they're in the middle line, you see. So we can change that too, if we need to. Our kids we are the living examples. She catwalks, she catfights, and sometimes she dresses so catastrophic. She is Delilah, she is Cleopatra, she is Eve, because she deceives. Her brain receives what a stomach can't conceive. It's more than life. So understanding her is a mystery, and knowing her is another history, because she's compassionate, she's grateful, she yells like duck, she quacks, she wails, she embraces pain, her soft lips kisses hardship, she worships, gossips, and says it's healthy. Love is on her fingertips, ready to apply it like clothes on her lips. Adam will be a madman if God couldn't have provided him with a madam who's now facing his mad arm, ruthlessly, recklessly, and mercilessly. She's someone's beautiful daughter, but someone else's punching bag. If she is a she, not a he, then She should be treated like a she, not an he. Then, if God was a she, not a he, then the anthem of this planet will be, who run the world? Girls.
Where do you think you'll be 5 years from now with poetry, with spoken word?
I want to be different in the sense that I want to make sure there's so many poets out there. There are so many instrumentalists that get the same opportunity that I got. Yeah? And I want to help them accomplish that. If we can have a poetry studio, we can have our own studio record artists, our own place where we can mentor different poets. And I want to tour the world, of course. I want to go to different places because I perform in festivals. I perform in like the farthest place I've ever been to, I've ever dreamt to be. I've been there.
Wow.
And like I used to say, I want interviews, I want to perform in stadiums, I want to perform in any. I've been there, I've seen it all, I've performed, I've get audiences. I wanted my page to have people who can comment and like my poetry and all. They're there now, it's no longer a big deal. So what I want is to give different other poets and different people the same opportunity that I was given. And if we can go there and we can be able to sustain ourselves with poetry and make other people get the same opportunity, it will be the best feeling I can have. Sinivo tulikuwa evicted, sio Kimau forest, but ile design ya sio Kimau kuona caterpillars inakata pillars za manyumba, na the only thing tulibaki nao ni mamachua caterpillars.
Africa Web TV would like to thank you for today, would like to thank you for speaking with us. Guys, kindly like, watch, and do not get tired of subscribing to Africa Web TV. Bye bye.
Yeah, subscribe zaidi.
I'm a king, yes, I'm a king.